Hey everybody, this is Double O Face coming at you with a little bit of gameplay from Black Ops. This is a little domination on launch. I know you feel like you just saw this kind of gameplay, but it's actually a completely different game. Playing with some friends, doing what we do. But this is not going to be about the gameplay. This is going to be part 3, episode 3, numero tres of my losing weight and being healthy with Double O Face series. I know everyone's been waiting for it. It's so popular because I'm just so smart. But anyway, so I'm going to start off like I did with the last one, answering a little question from a subscriber. It was pretty cool. I'm getting some messages from you guys talking about your lives and how you've dealt with weight and things like that. It's been really cool. Been kind of a motivation to just like want to keep doing these things because it just feels really cool that people are like talking to me and asking me things. And just remember that you guys can ask me any questions you want, and I will give you advice to the best of my power. I mean, I'm not super old. I'm not wise and ancient, but I do know my stuff, and I will never give advice that I myself would not follow. So, moving on, he was kind of asking me, what's a way to gain weight, but to gain healthy weight, muscle mass kind of thing. And there's ways to do it. I'm gonna just go by the two ways. First way is just kind of the normal way that anyone can do. Is you just I hate that fall damage. You just keep your normal diet. Possibly, actually, no. Scratch that. Don't keep your normal diet. You want to actually eat more as you work out more, so you can keep your you can keep your energy up, because if you get low energy, you're not going to work out as well. You're not going to be able to do as much as you want to. And if you're trying to bulk up and get that healthy muscle, you need to be eating more. If you guys saw Thor, I know I didn't see it, but I saw the guy who played Thor. He was like ripped, and he lost all of his muscle mass right after the movie because he had to eat so much food to do all that working out. And Michael Phelps, I think, professional swimmer, he has to intake like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of calories because he burns so many of them. So it's really important. You got to keep your fuel up, but you got to be still eating healthy things. I'm always killing myself with my napalm. And the other way is a little bit different. Not everyone can do it. This comes to people with faster metabolisms and kind of things. Is what you want to do is you want to start eating bad for you. Not really bad for you, but increase like your sugar intake and fat intake. Just less on the fat, more on the sugar. And what that will do is slow down your metabolism and not burn through your muscle and your fat and everything as quickly, so you can gain that weight faster. So that's just two ways to kind of bump your weight up. Hopefully that's a little bit helpful, but a lot of it is just increasing the fuel and increasing the working out. I mean, that's really all you can do. But the next thing he was talking about is he strained his muscles working out. And I tell you guys, this is an issue with a lot of people. If you're not 100% sure on how you should be lifting, if anything is uncomfortable, look it up online. That's the quickest way. Google really is very helpful for a lot of things like that, to let you know if you're doing things right, how to do things properly, because hurting yourself can set you back way farther than cheating on your diet for a day. Because if you can't work out for like a week or 2 weeks or something, that can really damage you. Definitely look that up. Straining your muscles is a very bad thing. Never want to do that. And that kind of goes with the you want to start working out more while increasing your fuel, but you don't want to overdo it. So basically, I like to stick with mostly my reps are lightweight, high rep. Basically, I do more with less weight, and then about once a week I'll do less reps with more weight. That's kind of like the more reps is for definition and such, and then more weights for bulking up and getting stronger, which I'm not too keen on. I mean, I'm not weak. I'm definitely not as strong as I could be. Don't know how that wasn't a double. But yeah, so I like to alternate, but definitely look that stuff up. It's very important. Don't want to be hurting yourself. Next, I want to talk about something about working out is getting discouraged by working out. This is not something you should do. It sounds so easy, right? Getting discouraged basically comes down to, the way I see it, is that, say you want to start a workout program. You wanna be eating healthy, but you also want to work out, and so you try to find a workout plan. But you get discouraged because you can't do everything on it. Like, I can't do 35 push-ups and then jump into 100 crunches and then do 10 pull-ups and things like that. And the big thing is some of the most best workouts for you that I can think of right off the top of my head, and they definitely address this in the videos, are the P90X stuff. Don't use it. I've always wanted to get it. It's kind of pricey, so I've just kind of laid off on it. I've gotten bits and pieces from it, like the push-up thing and the pull-up bar, that kind of stuff. But basically, it's a really, really nice program. I had a friend who used it. He's ripped. He's a ripped dude. So, but what they say is, when you start the program, you're not going to be able to do everything. They don't expect you to do everything, and all you have to do is do the best you can. There's a lot of cardio things, like doing up downs and stuff. If it gives you a certain set of up downs, where you stand up, then do a push up, and then stand up and jump, and you do just different stuff like that. Basically, you want to try to do it as best as you possibly can, not pushing yourself to the point where you're in pain or you're hurting yourself, but you just need to try your best to do as much as you possibly can. And I mean, you'll be surprised at the progress that you can see visually. Like, if you stick with that, that's like the instant gratification that everyone wants with dieting and working out. Because a lot of things, losing weight is not instantaneous. Some people are lucky by it, some people lose the weight right away, but everyone's always going to hit that plateau. And that plateau is really tough to get past that, where you just kind of stay the same weight. And for some people, staying the same weight for the first time in years is just an amazing feeling, but some people, they want that instant gratification, and that doesn't always happen. So just do the best you can. And why I kind of went off topic and was talking about instant gratification is that if it says to do 20 push-ups every day, well, you can't do 20 push-ups. So you start and try to do as many as you can. And then the next day you try to do as many as you can. And you just keep trying to do it. Just try your best to do it. And by the end of it, you'll be able to do way more than 20. Rambling on, kind of went off topic. Hopefully you guys followed it pretty well, but I'm going to kind of summarize it right here. Is don't get discouraged. Find a workout plan, and even if you can't do all of it, just try to do as much as you can. Not to the point of straining or stressing any of your muscles, just do as much as you can. So that's just a little advice that I think is pretty important. Kind of it's a harder issue. It's a big issue. It's something that's very, 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 very important, and is that your motivations for working out and being healthy, and finding the right motivation, especially if you have problems with weight, is very difficult, and people don't understand how difficult it can be. Me myself, my motivation is, oh hey, I'm healthy and I'm looking good. That's my motivation, and that's my motivation to go to the gym. It's like, I'm going to look good. And there's many people who just can't do that. Sometimes I feel that that's motivation enough, but sometimes I feel like it's not. And kind of like when I was in high school, when I was still in the dating scene and doing all that stuff, motivation was like the opposite sex, whether you're a woman or a man, it's really, you want to be looking good. And so that was just a huge motivation for me. It's like, I want to be looking good. Next time I go up and talk to this woman, I want to be looking fly. I want to be looking fly like a G6. Of course, when I was in high school, they didn't have G6s. It was like a G4. So I'd be looking fly like a G4. But that's not a motivation for everyone. It doesn't have to be your motivation. Basically, you just need to sit down and think to yourself really hard. You need to look inside yourself and really think, what are my motivations for being healthy? Do you want to lead a healthy life because you don't want to have a heart attack when you're 35, 40? You want to live to see your kids graduate from college, things like that. Is you may not be thinking about it now, but the way you treat your body in high school is going to reflect directly when you are older, and if you want to have kids, get married, any of that stuff, even if it's way down in the future, depending on how you treat your body now, that's going to affect you in the future. And it's like that with drugs. You think, yeah, you did heroin for 8 years, and look at the whole team left. That's how we end up winning this game. But anyway, let me finish it up. Take heroin your whole life, and then you stop, you're still going to have issues from that. That's going to affect you for the whole rest of your life, and there's nothing you can do about it because you did heroin for 8 years. And I'm not saying caffeine, sugar, any of this stuff is as bad as heroin, but it will affect you just as, not the same, but it will affect you for your entire life. So definitely find your motivation. Find your motivation, try your best, don't get discouraged, try your best to eat healthy, and that's just all I gotta say. I hope you guys are enjoying this. This is Double O Face signing out. Good night and good fight. Leave a like, favorite, and subscribe. But what are you talking about? Yes, that is right. I'm coming at you with a cooking tip. I kind of gave you guys a little bit of a recipe last time, so I thought maybe I'd throw you something this time. What I want to talk about is salmon. Salmon is the way to go. It is got the omega-3s, got everything, got the fish oils, and all you got to do is just chop up some onions, chop up some garlic, get a lemon, squeeze the lemon on there, put the garlic and the onion on it, pop in the oven for 350 degrees, cook until flaky, flaky like you would cook fish. Just a piece of salmon and those vegetables, garlic, onion, and the lemon. Just put it in there, cook it till flaky, add a little bit of the lemon juice on there when you're done, and boom, you just got salmon right there. You get your protein, your omega-3s, and everything. It's a great meal. I love salmon. Eat it all the time. Great replacement for steak and anything like that. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.